So I was told that I need to watch this video. It's like the greatest thing since disposable diapers. And you need to understand that I don't do reaction videos. I don't even cover music videos. I've seen, you know, I like them. I just don't really cover them. So, but I was told you have to watch this. It's amazing. And so I've never seen it before. It's a 9-minute long video. Ren Money Game Part 3. I thought it was a video game at first until I was reading up on it, and it's not. So anyway, my name is Steven. I am a cinematographer, commercial cinematographer. Here at this channel, I break down the lighting in commercial videos and photos, and to help you understand, or to help people understand, like how things were lit and dispense with all of the mysticism. And I'm trying to peel back the mysticism of lighting, so to make lighting more accessible to up and coming shooters, and just help them out. And so but my point is, I love breaking down the light and the way things were shot. I don't really cover the cinematography. Other people do that. I care about the way it was constructed and the technical hurdles or technical challenges that they had to overcome. And so here we have this thing that's supposed to be amazing, and I'm just gonna watch it and we're gonna see what happens, man. I'm going to pause, as I do with all of the videos, to give commentary and notes. I will try not to interrupt too much because this is, I mean, it's 9 minutes long. So let's see what the hype is all about. Oh, I'm going to need headphones. I'm going to need headphones for this. Oh, of course, because it is a music video. I can't have the bleed coming through the microphone. Oh my goodness. Let's do this. Oh. Oh. Holy sh... Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, so... What are you thinking, Steven? Well, I'll tell you what I'm thinking. It was like, what? How the hell did they pull that off? And I'm trying to think, like, okay, did they use a crane, a techno crane? Did they use, is this a Steadicam? Nope. That roll took that out. It might be a Steadicam with a Trinity, because then you can, which is, it's a Steadicam that you can then turn into like javelin mode, and then you can spin it. They did spin it here. Let's see what we got. Off the top, he's following it. So now I'm trying to figure out how they did this. He's following it. And then we come back down here. And we give an establishing shot. Huh. And then we spin. That could be a Trinity. Yeah. Whoop. I want to say it's a Trinity. That was a cool transition. What? Move, bro. All right. All right. Oh yeah, this is totally Steadicam. It's on a Trinity head. So they've got a crew. It's pretty.
Let me tell you a story about a boy named Jimmy. 1 year old and his first words were mine, mine, gimme. 2 years old he was walking, 3 years old walking quickly. 4 years old he was running round the pavements of his city. 5 years old and his daddy told him, listen here son, you gotta learn to be a man. A man, he works for what he wants. 6 years old and he's reading, writing, top of the bunch. And when he's 7, his progression made him student number 1.
Okay.
8 years old and he's praised for unusual grades. 9, his parents paid for private school to nurture the flame. 10, 11, 12, 13, he ascends and ascends. His daddy tells him, son, money is the means to all ends. 14, solving complex mathematical equations. At 15, IQ 150, still elevating. 16, he develops complex software code that detects weaknesses in cybersecurity protocols. 17, and he sells his vision, keeping
Okay.
the share. Not yet an adult, but he's
I like the
practically
retro
a
monitor.
millionaire. 18, and his daddy tells him, now you're a man. This world don't give a damn about you, so take all that you.
Here we go. Here's your eye light. It's not really acting very much on your face in this particular shot. In fact, it is really far. That might even be 90 degrees. 90 degrees as in like it's not 90 degrees. This you can make a straight line. All right, here's 90 degrees. So this is 90. This is foreground, right? And then this is background. And then this is 90 to that. So there is a light somewhere at 90 poking at him. The rest of the light, they've got a couple sources up top, one over the piano, and then one against the wall, and then one where that little kid was.
19, he turns a profit, stocks and shares,
one
invest
over
in
this.
product. 20, double down deposits. 21, his income rockets. 22, he learns that truth is just an obstacle to wealth. If you manipulate the data, then the lie will sell itself. 23.
Yeah, so what I would have done in this situation would be to place selective softboxes. So one over the piano, a big one, with a skirt, and they have skirted it. At least it looks like it. Yes, they've skirted it. Oh, maybe not. You can see it in that softbox for the piano. You can see it right there. That's a reflection of it. So there is a softbox, obviously above the piano, right? And it's reflecting off this into the camera. I can't imagine what they had to have skirted it. I don't know why they wouldn't have. You skirt it to prevent the light from spilling over here, and it only shoots down like that. We will continue, but I mean it's hitting the wall, so maybe they didn't skirt it. It's just something that a professional would do, unless the DP specifically requested it removed. That aside, for this right here, this is just a hard light on them. This is just something like, something up here shooting down, and you can see it's right there. So it's coming from up there, like that. That's what's hitting all of this, all of this. It's hitting all of that. And I think that's what's doing this area effect right here. Yeah, because this, you can even tell over here on this side, this is green. This has a green to it. So this is all a different source. It might even just be that piano source. Whereas this warmer tone is totally coming from, this warm light up there. and it's just some hard source. It's supposed to be backlight, so you don't have to worry about. I mean, and it's dramatic on top of that, so you don't need to worry about softness. You just want it. You want it to look dramatic. How are they seeing the face? I'm not sure. It's pretty dark, but it's not black, so they have some type of fill. I think. I would imagine. I don't know.
Life of luxury, crystal and cocaine.
I don't know where his eye light was from the other shot. It looks like it is a soft source. It's not like a little tungsten hard light, because you can see her shadows are fuzzy down here. You can see how they get fuzzier and fuzzier. So maybe it might be a softbox. And that might be fine too, because then you can put an egg crate on it. Egg crates are powerful things, and that makes it more directional. You can see it's spilling right there. It's like totally, oh, it's doing all of this. Yep. It's doing all of this work right there. All of that. Moving on.
Before he makes the Forbes list, they're applauding his name. 25 and his daddy tells him, listen here son, while you're sitting in that palace, that don't mean that you won. 26 a business shift, he switches business to arms. He's 27 dealing nuclear and shells and
I like the little vignettes.
28 inside the Senate, money bought him a seat. He's 29, a role of counsel in the president's suite. Now he's 30, his daddy says you're losing the race. You're just a servant to the king, not even in second place. 31, a big maneuver for his daddy's approval.
That looked like it was a up. I mean, that looked like it was a screw up.
Now he's 30, his daddy says you're losing the race. You're just a servant to the king, not even in second place. 31,
like the camera overshot and recorrected. Yeah, yeah, it's tough, dude, especially with a one take like this. How many times have they done it over and over? Also, technical thing, you see this, okay, there's a source back here, and that's what's hitting him. Shoot, get better with your lines, man. That's what's, whatever. It's edging him. There's another source over here that's doing that, and that's what's causing all of this stuff to light up, right? But right here is coming from this source, and it's backlighting him, and it's what's hitting his shoulder here. This guy's hitting that shoulder, so that's where you have the light coming from both sides. This one up here in particular is also veiling the lens, so either they probably don't have an eyebrow. It's one of those French flags that comes, you know, it's on a box, on your matte box. Your eyebrow, which if you have it, you would have it just outside of frame so that it blocks any light that would be outside of frame shooting in. And what happens is if you don't have that eyebrow, then any light source that's shooting into your lens will veil the camera, veil the lens, and that's what this haze is over him, and over the scene. It's a veiling. It's a type of flare, but it just covers the whole lens. Yeah. Anyway.
Exports out of Cuba, 32.
And now it's gone. You can see the veiling is gone. Holy crap.
Going kilos to tons, he's 33, filling warehouses with powder and guns. 34, turf war with nobody to stop it. Blind eyes.
That's that Trinity head, man. You spin it. It's either the head or it's the tripod, not the tripod. Steve, oh my gosh, the Steadicam stick can spin. And that's what they're doing. They're putting it into javelin mode and then spinning it. Yeah. And the Trinity head keeps it level. So it's like a gimbal. It's like a gyroscopic gimbal. There's more veiling right up there. That in the top middle, there's something up there, and it's just veiling the lens in this blue circle.
35. He
And
gets
now
the
it's
call.
gone?
I'm sorry, son, but it's your father. Had a heart attack. I'm sorry, he's gone. 36, getting pissed off, abusing his product. 37, eyes glazed, disposition demonic. 38, with a prostitute, a moment of passion. Heating up a silver spoon and then chasing the dragon. 39, getting reckless and
I like
hungry
how
for
the
power.
camera has
Daddy's
played it,
words
is
are
playing
still
his part
driving
here
him
as
to kill and
in
devour.
in
Makes
his
a move
character.
against the cartel, but the strategy's flawed. They retaliate and leave him in a hospital ward.
Wow.
A bullet buried in his vertebra and one in his leg. The doctor sighs and says, I don't think you'll be walking again. Fuck.
Huh. Where did they shoot this? Like, what building has sheet metal walls? Was that a cut? Typically, wipes across the camera like that is where you hide cuts. I imagine this would be a cut.
Let me tell you a story.
Oh yeah, he's missing his shirt. Oh, it's open.
He was 40 and he cursed the words, mine, gimme. 41 he wasn't walking, 42 not walking quickly, 43 never running round the pavements of his city, 44 inside a palace with a mountain of gold, but those riches turn to rubble when perspective evolves. Weighing heavy on his conscience is the value of gold.
Oh, interesting. We have something I didn't expect, which is a light on his face. And hey, guess what? He is lit from the top. Oh, there you go. You can even see some of the shadow, that harsh shadow. It's all, yeah. Oh, there's a shadow right there. Do they have two lights? Maybe they're two lights on the left and the right, and they have this one at like 100%, and they have this one at like 25, and that would explain why this side is darker and this side is brighter, and why you get a glint here but not over here. That would explain that as well. You don't have to do that, by the way, and that's something that I wouldn't do because it's not natural, but it is more dramatic, right? It's killing the eyes, making them dead, which I don't appreciate. Every now and then you get a glint, but it's so minimal. Yeah, I mean, you got the harsh shadow right there. That's where it's going, wherever that is. That's where it is. It's somewhere up there. Looks like you got a double shadow. So there's two light sources. You know, it doesn't matter. Ultimately, it doesn't matter.
Lamborghini for a life, trading money for
There you
souls.
go.
Jimmy followed the code inside the land of the free. Put your hand inside the cookie jar, take more than you need. And his example is exaggerated versions of me. And it's a version of him. And it's a version of she. And it's a version of you. There's no escaping the blame. The way we live is parasitic for money.
Holy crap, that was cool. That's fantastic, guys. Fantastic job. So, they, remember that light here? That's creating these rays. It's not a ray. It's literally a lens flare. See how it's kissing right there? It's doing all of this stuff. Yeah? As the camera treks around, they're dimming that down. They're either bringing up the face. I think they're bringing up the face light. So you have they do have this in absolutely. They have a light here and a light there. Then they have a third one and the kicker. And what happens is as the camera walks around, see they killed that light. Now it's black. It's black back here. It's entirely in shadow, and so he's just side lit from the side like that. Boom. And we keep going, and then we trek around, and that's how you keep contrast, man. That's how you make it dramatic. So it's completely, there's that light back here is no longer hitting the back of him, and you have this light and this light that were on his face, and they can bring them up individually, and as we wrap around the other side, they will then kill this light and then bring this one back up, it gives you a lot of control to be able to do something like that.
And it's a version of him, and it's a version of she, and it's a version of you. There's no escaping the blame. The way we live is parasitic, for money and fame. Cut the music.
Okay, so this right here, they've brought in... I love this. The lighting crew is a part of the choreography as well, which is great. That's the way it should be anyway. There's two glints. One on this side and one on that side. They are not the same source. They are not the same source. I wonder, it could be people with battery-powered LEDs that are walking with him. Because if either of these were off, like say if this one were off, this face would be a lot darker. It would be something like, well, like that, the darkness of his chest. But so you can see how much brighter this is, and that this is casting a shadow from a light over here. So it's brighter, so it's casting a stronger shadow. Yeah. Nope. Oh. We had a glimpse. You can tell a lot. You can tell a lot. You can discern a lot from the eyes. So right there, you can totally see that there's two dots on his right eye. Yeah, right eye. There's a dot on the left side, and there's a dot on the right side, and there's like some type of line that might just be like from one of the taller sources back there, like the covering like the piano or something. That looks like it's on the piano side. Yeah, so I think it's a couple people holding lights. But ultimately, it doesn't matter how they could be on poles that they had just suddenly turned on. It doesn't matter. What matters is you getting it on the face.
This isn't entertainment. This is real life. The way we live is lunacy. Community, it declines. Hyperpolarized, always fighting, then we
Did he
divide.
limp sync all this?
Truth is less important than the money that we design. Money's an invention. Politics from our invention. They all come from people's ideas. Did I mention? Border's an invention. Law and order
Is
fuel
this
the tension.
live?
Put these to people killing each other. My solution.
Did they record? They recorded this live. How did they get such good audio at this distance?
Everything is subject to change. We could build utopias if individuals were taught to use their brains. But if we teach kids in schools to always be sheep and put themselves before the herd if there's more money for me, then there's no future I see where the humans survive with
Jesus.
parasites inside a petri dish with cannibal minds. Mold will grow upon the surface then consume till it dies. And our fate could be the same without this story to the wise.
Oh, you can see it right there. Woo! So watch right here. Watch for shadow changes right here. It's fun. This is fun. Right underneath that chair. See how it went away? Oh, what?
.45.
That's
Jimmy comes
fun.
home out of the rain, soaking wet upon a wheelchair, drinking again. He is everything he wants, he is fortune and fame. He's a fortunate fool with an unfortunate fate. With a .45 caliber aimed at his brain. 45 a fitting number cause his age is the same. Here's the words of his father, it's such a damn shame. Then he presses on the trigger of a money game.
Wow. Yeah, artistically, that was very that's very good. Wow. Yeah, so that was awesome. This is in line with amazing, the same kind of amazing that you remember the Childish Gambino? Now I can't remember. He did a video like years ago that was very I don't remember if it was polarizing, but it was definitely a big splash, and it was done either to look like one take or it was done in one take, and I appreciated the hell out of that. And same with this. This is amazing. Leaving a comment for the algorithm. This is a masterpiece. Yeah, I would say it's pretty badass. There's always more to learn, and I've made an easy introduction into commercial cinematography with the popular interview styles. It's available free at StephenLightStudy.com. It's linked below, along with one of my favorite resources, Create Against 10 Rules for Students and Teachers. And hey, if this still isn't enough, I'm also offering critiques of your work, up to 2 scenes a piece. Just check the schedule for live recordings. Availability is limited, but there is a second evergreen option if you want to submit it. I would be happy to help critique your work. Hey, if you enjoyed that, then you'll enjoy Stephen Light Study. I break down the lighting in a whole bunch of videos and make it more accessible to shooters and photographers, so that it doesn't seem like a daunting task. So it doesn't seem like a daunting task, or something that's inaccessible. All right, if you have any suggestions or questions, I don't know why you'd have any questions, but if you do, then drop a comment. It's questions, definitely drop a comment, so that I know what video you're referring to, and I will see you later. Bye.